That was hugely humiliating for a man with riches to hitch up his robe, because you would have to put your robe up and expose your legs. In Middle Eastern patriarch, this is a big deal. Because people, we always can read it and we think, yeah, we're kind of compassionate. But first century Judea, this is not how a father would act. So in a Middle Eastern patriarch, Jesus said in the story that the father ran to the son. That was hugely humiliating for a man with riches to hitch up his robe, because you would have to put your robe up and expose your legs. You would never do that. It's disgraceful. Like for someone that would be, but he would have to pull his robe up, expose his legs, and then start running. And a son who wasted his family wealth and went into Gentile land, in the unclean, like the really unclean, the Gentile land where he said that he went, he would face community banishment. And they would have a public cutting off. And what they would do is they would bring you in front of the whole community and they would break clay pots. We always remember, I want everybody to think of the Cersei moment, in Game of Thrones, where she had to walk through. Yeah, that's what would happen right here. They would break clay pots and then they would tell how much shame. And then the father would do in public, he would disown him in front of everybody. That's what happens every single time. That's the law. That's the rule. That's what you do. Jesus, he paints the father doing the unthinkable. He runs to meet his son first. He's taking the shame on himself to spare the son. And that's the beauty of Jesus, The father, he was innocent, but he took the shame. He put the shame on him. He made the move. And that's what Jesus did at the cross. He took the shame of our sins. He made the move. And he runs towards us, actively seeking us, wanting us, waiting for us to have this miracle. The father, in this disgrace, he fully reinstated his child, his family, and then had a big celebration, which is totally opposite. He fully forgave and restored. And that's what we have. This is the example for us as prodigals, for addicts. The prodigal father mirrors God's heart. And this is God's forgiveness. And the story is so beautiful, bro, because it's extravagant and persistent beyond our human calculation.